All right, guys, it is June 1st, 2026, and I'm up here in Mackinac City. Well, actually, right now at the moment, I'm in St. Ignace, Michigan, but I've spent a good deal of the day in Mackinac City. Not Mackinac Island, Mackinac City. And we are up in Michigan right now to more or less return my father-in-law to his old stomping grounds. Some of you who watch my videos already know some of this, but for those of you who are not up to date, my father-in-law is 71 years old, I believe. His wife died 5 or 6 years ago. He's been very lonely. All of his family are here in Michigan. He grew up here. He's been down in Florida for 40 years, just about 40 years, I think. Yeah, 40, 41. And he has nothing there for him anymore. We're there, but we see him maybe 4 hours a year. And so in the last couple of days, we've spent more time with him than at any other time. I'm sitting on, I think this is Lake Huron right now that I'm on. So that's what you see. And the hotel is in front of me. That's not a sight to see. But anyway, I'd walk around, but there are people out here, and this isn't a very big beach that I'm sitting on. So this is just the way it's going to have to be. I bought this Insta360 Go Ultra before the trip, intending to use it all the time, and this is the first time I've used it since I've gotten it. So, and this isn't the greatest time of the day to be doing it, but I was just itching to do it, so that's why I'm sitting here with this now. But anyway, we left on Thursday, I think it was. Wednesday or Thursday. My days are all mixed up. This is Sunday, and I can't even tell you it's Sunday. Someone had to tell me. I mean, I couldn't even tell. I've lost track of the days. They all run together. But anyway, we left Central Florida, and our trip was, for me, rather boring. I tend to get sleepy behind the wheel rather easy, always have. Even though I enjoy traveling like that, it's just something I've been plagued with all my life. Maybe it's just boredom. I don't know what it is, but I get sleepy behind the wheel really easy. And so I struggled through North Florida and Southern Georgia, and by the time we get to Northern Georgia, I was more stimulated by the sights, so everything kind of perked up, and I had an easier time of it. And then when we got into Tennessee being a feast for the eyes that it is, allowed me to just constantly be wide awake, really enjoying the sights, and I loved every minute of it. Now I'm thinking I want to move to Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee. I might apply for a job with the Tennessee Valley Authority. Probably not. It's a nice thought. It's kind of like, unbridled. What would I do? And I think that might be it. But nevertheless, let me give you a view of what I'm looking at behind, or what I'm looking at in front of me, the hotel. Yeah. Anyway, seagulls are kind of buzzing around me at the time. So anyway, what do I want to say here? I just kind of want to get you guys posted. This is what we're doing. I spent a lot of time. We're staying in Muskegon. I posted a couple pictures on social media, thinking that we were sitting on Lake Michigan, but we weren't. We were sitting on Lake Muskegon. I thought something I read said that that hotel was sitting on Lake Michigan, but no, it's not. It's Lake Muskegon. And if I would have thought about it, I would have realized the fallacy of my opinion, because Lake Michigan is so huge. I just don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, it does spill into Lake Michigan, but we're staying at this beautiful hotel, and it looks like it was built in the early 20th century, but it's not. It wasn't. It was built in the early 2000s, I believe. Just made it look that way. Anyway, we got a great deal, great rate. We're there for 4 days, and yeah, it's just, I made a lot of I've made so many videos now that it's gonna be a while for me to be able to get all these videos up and posted, which is why I guess I'm kind of making this video now, is because I just know it's gonna take me a lot of time to make the other ones, or get the other ones edited and up. So anyway, we're loving it. Going through these states made me realize I don't get out often enough. and I need to do that more often. And I am not without reasons for not having spent more time traveling, raising a family and everything. You pinch your pennies, and well, I don't need to tell you why. I guess it's just kind of common sense. But anyway, yeah, I just haven't done as much traveling as I would have liked to over the years, and I need to do more of it. And I understand why old people do a lot of traveling, later on. I get it. I get it now. But anyway, yeah, I can't state strongly enough how in love with Tennessee I am. Now, I've driven through Tennessee a number of other times, but every time I go through it, it's like going through it for the first time. And I could definitely see myself living there. Definitely. And when we got to Kentucky, I am not as enthralled with Kentucky at all. We weren't there long. It spilled us out into Ohio. Not for very long, and then brought us into Indiana. And as soon as I get into Indiana, I feel like I'm home again, because I'm originally from Indiana, the northern part of Indiana, but the Hoosier State nonetheless. But as soon as I got there, it's just, every time I go through Indiana, it's like being home all over again. I miss it so much. Seeing the farms, the barns, the little towns. I miss it desperately. I'm really looking forward to my trip back to where I make a couple of stops in some of the towns I grew up in. But yeah, none of the rest of my family feels about Indiana the way I do, but it was my home. It was my home. By the way, it is 9:05. Sun sets at 9:30 here. And by the way, this hat that I'm wearing is a Mackinac City hat. I just bought this tonight. A couple of souvenirs, a couple of hats, and Mackinac City. I made a video there. We'll see if you like it. It'll be a while before it's up. But last night we spent more time in Muskegon. We went to I can't remember the name of it. Pier something. I'll put it up on the screen. Pier something. And I looked at a couple of lighthouses. Got all that on video too. Of course, lighthouses are my thing. It's my thing. Ever since reading the book Brilliant Beacons by Eric Dolan, I think is what his name is. Fantastic book. But anyway, so that's what I do, is I try to find the lighthouses when I can, and Michigan has more than any other state in the United States. But so we spent some time at a beach in Muskegon, and all the people are out, partying and everything at this one place. And what it reminded me of is these movies from the 1980s and 90s, the romantic comedies. Takes place, usually has a lot of high schoolers in it. Here's the thing. Here, let me summarize it if I can. Here's why I think what I'm getting ready to tell you, is up here, people can't do what we do in Florida all year long. In Florida, you can do whatever you do. You can do it all year long because the weather doesn't change that much, right? It's one of the things I like about it. But in these colder states, you're homebound for part of the year, right? You're homebound. So when the summer comes, things warm up just even a tad. These people come out in droves. They spend a lot of time together. They party. They go out to all these places. The theme parks that they do have get filled up, and it's really neat. I kind of remember that from when I was a kid. And when we were walking through this place down there by the beach and by the lighthouse, and all these people are just having so much fun. It reminded me of those movies from the 80s and 90s where memories are made, hearts are broken, relationships are forged. And I'm getting kind of cold. I'm getting a little shaky now. Whew. I'm not used to temperatures in the cold. I am very warm blooded. I like the warm weather now. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, that's what it reminded me of, and I thought it was really cool. No pun intended. I thought it was really, really neat. But let me see if I can give you more of a view out here. Oh, it's just beautiful. I went across Mackinac Bridge today. Made a video just going across it. That was really cool. I'll have that up too. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but it's because I'm cold. I am cold now. There's this bird flitting around over here. I don't know if you can see it. He's looking for something. Oh, did you see that? He's doing it again. Oh, they're flitting all over the place. I don't know what they are. Anyway, let me see if I can give you a different view of, give you a look around. And I could turn the camera the other way, but I'm just not going to do it right now. So this is what we see out here. It's just beautiful. I do love being out here. I don't know what else I want to say. I'm just sitting here, you know, kind of on this rock out here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, yeah, just enjoying my time. I am so tired. My feet are so tired. Listen, a 1,500 mile trip like we took, over 1,500 miles. I'm not used to sitting for that long. And just all that sitting in the car made my body sore. We did stay the night in one hotel on the way up here. We stayed in Athens, Tennessee. And yeah, that we got that far before we stopped. And then if I would have had my way about, I would have tried to have driven straight through, or at least stopped maybe in Indiana. But we did. My father-in-law, he struggles with his physical pains. He needs to get his knees replaced, is what he does. If he did that, he'd be all right. But anyway, so we returned him to his family up here. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? It makes it sound like he died. We returned him to his family. No, that's not what I mean at all, but I just mean that he's back home now where he wants to be, where he belongs, and we just hope that he's happy. Tomorrow, I think we're going even further north. We're up in the UP. As if you didn't know where Mackinac Island is, if you didn't know where Mackinac City is, it's in the UP. But tomorrow we're going to some, not springs, maybe there's springs, there are waterfalls or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I'm an open book. I just let you know. My wife's cousin Lori, she's the one who's kind of arranging for all of this, helping us to know where to go, what to do. And I'm an open book. I just said, listen, wherever we go, just know that I'm going to be making videos the whole time. And I have. So I got a lot of footage to edit, and I'm going to have fun doing it. But I wanted to catch up with you guys. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to tell you. I can't think of anything at the moment. Nothing pressing. I feel like as soon as I turn this off, it's there's gonna be something I would have wished I would have told you. I don't know if I said that right. Getting cold. There's some geese. There's some geese behind me. I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe, I don't know if they'll walk away once I get over here. And let's see if we can catch up with them here. We have geese down in Florida. We have all sorts of things down in Florida you wouldn't think we'd have. But I don't know if I see geese quite like this. I will tell you that, can you see them? I will tell you that the seagulls we saw on the beach were some of the biggest seagulls I've ever seen. The squirrels I've seen running around are some of the biggest squirrels I've ever seen. The wildlife is fat up here. And I wonder if I would become fat if I lived up here. When I lived in Minnesota many years ago, and a lot of the men up there were big, burly men. They ate a lot, but I guess that's what really cold weather does to you. Yeah, I see myself better in the viewfinder now than I did when I started, but I guess I'm facing the right direction. So hopefully this video turns out all right. Like I said, this video is just more or less a test of this camera. And I keep looking at the viewfinder. I should be looking into the camera right there. And there's a lighthouse way over yonder that I plan on going to tomorrow morning. I'm going to walk over there. It's about 1.3 miles from here. I know you can't see it probably, but I'm gonna walk to it. I'm gonna make a video there because I'm trying to get in as many lighthouses as I can. These ones are small. I went to one in just on the other side of the Mackinac Bridge today, climbed the tower, and it is nothing like climbing the tower and climbing the lighthouse in St. Augustine. The one in St. Augustine is very roomy, but it's a very big lighthouse. This one's smaller. It was challenging to make a video there. I have no idea how that's going to turn out, but I guess we're going to see. I'm going to stand on top of this rock. I guess we're going to see. All right. I don't have my phone on me. I was going to look to see what the temperature is. It's probably in the 50s right now. But so over there, right over there, is Mackinac Island. Have you ever seen the movie Somewhere in Time? It's a good movie. I've seen it lots of times when I was younger. I probably wouldn't like it now, but it was filmed there, and I would love to go there, but we're not going there. Not this time. Not this year. I don't know when, but it'd be pretty cool. It's really expensive. But, yeah. All right, guys. I will catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. It was good just to catch up. It was good to play around with this camera. Tell me what you think. Do you like this camera? I'm not asking you if you like the content. I'm just asking you if you like. I'm just dribbling on. I'm just asking you if you like the picture, because I'm having fun with it. And it's just gonna be a new way for me to vlog and for me to do things, to be able to get out more often and just, I don't know, do things differently. All right, guys. I hope every single one of you have a good night or a good day whenever you're seeing this. And see if I can get one last view of the pink sky behind me. Sun's getting ready to set in a little bit. All right. I'm just looking for an excuse to keep this camera rolling. Leave a comment down below. All right? Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.